your assessment, David?
Yeah, the assessment there was just, our start wasn't that great, to be honest. So, although it's trials, we wanted to get a little bit out of it. Obviously, it would have been nice to win for Callum. I think that's the important thing. We had some opportunities there at the end of the game. We actually fought a really good second half, I thought. I thought our defence was a lot better in the second half, and we gave ourselves an opportunity, but we didn't seal it. So, as I said before, it was important to Callum and his family, and it would have been nice to get the win.
What did you think when you saw him score?
It was great. Look, there's a couple of things there. We had young Harry Newman there that sort of, again, I was looking at, combinations and connections with the team. Round one's, 2 weeks away. We'll take a lot of learnings from that game tonight. Castleford's a good team, and as I said before, that it was a really good opportunity to see what our players are like. So it was quite good.
How did you rate Hurrell and Merrin for debuts?
Oh, look, it was they were excited. They were really excited. They obviously, there's no doubt that they'll make a big impact with this squad. I mentioned about the connection and just sort of seeing that. I had a really good look of, when you talk about starting packs and going into round one. So that's what I used the game for. I think we ended up using 9 interchanges. There's going to be only 8. So we sort of limited it. I wanted to get some time into some of those players too, but clearly there was some times there where we created some opportunities, but we didn't score the points.
With the new rules, did it feel a quicker game to you today?
Yes and no. I don't think we sort of really had a good look at how that works. I think I noticed obviously teams are sort of trying to slow the way Leeds play and those sort of things, but at some patches there I think it was quite quick.
Liam Sutcliffe came off. How bad's that? Do you know?
I don't know that until he gets assessed, and I wanted to get Liam found himself out in the centres, which he's been there before, and I want to really try and narrow down what his role and what his position is in this team. Obviously I see him as on the edge. I think he's quite handy there, but we had to obviously shift Stevie Ward out to the centres there, so there's a little bit of a little bit of shuffling there of the team. But as I said, 2 weeks is where we're looking at, and that's I've had a good look at the squad.
Thank you, David.
This is your only major hit out for the first team. Are you pleased with where you are at the moment with only a fortnight to go?
Yeah, look, the build-ups, as I said, not when I say pre-season, not ideal because we had players sort of coming back at different times. But I think from what practices we've had so far, I've always talked about this squad, this team individually, and the team there of thinking about improvements. Some of those players, their last run was on Boxing Day. Look, I'm quite happy that we've, hopefully, with Liam, but I'm quite happy that we haven't had any major injuries. That's a massive one. The other is, Callum getting some game time. Think about the last time he's played, and he really handled that try line. He scored that try, and that's Callum of old. So there's a lot of pleasing things to take out, and I said that to the players. Look, this it's a trial game. We obviously wanted to put a good performance on, and we wanted to win for Callum. So certainly we'll take some learnings from it.
Do you know roughly online what your starting 17 might be for Warrington on the basis of what you see?
Close, yeah.
You're pretty cagey about what style you might be getting a team to play this season. When I asked you on Monday, did we see some of that second half?
Probably didn't see it when we needed it, I think, in particular in that second half when we needed to score some points. I think we scored 24 points there, and I think we missed some opportunities just early on. And there's players there that haven't had the experience experience or connections with, say, Tui and Richie, Tui, Richie and Jack. So we've got to keep working on that. You did, again, I think last year there, without going into it, I think I think they're averaged 19 points. So I think we missed some opportunities there. But that's certainly just having a look at them.